I got the juice like a snow cone, ice in my veins and a cold flow. I'm getting cash overseas by the boatload. You wanna ride my wave? That's a no-go. Señoritas going loco, make it bounce like a pogo. All my haters see rojo, they big mad cause they coming up short like Frodo. Activate the beast mode, I keep it hot, give your brain a heat stroke. You ain't a big shot, you some basic B-roll. The world is mine, like my name's Pacino. Hey, it's Nico, I guess I'm back. Catch me in the fast lane on the right track. And my shorty is a 10 like a dime bag. Got me feeling like a millie, check the price tag.
Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop, ain't no time for pit stops.
Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop, cause my style.
No time for daydreams. All my brothers get money, we call it gangrene. Just another day, but our focus still on the same thing. Us against everyone else, I recommend you change teams. Who the hottest in the city? We the top two. You said your music was litty, but that is not true. Just being honest, you should really just stop, fool. Matter of fact, empty no pockets, give me that watch too. My mind is wicked, that's why I spit it so hostile. Freaky girls in the crib, it's like I live in a brothel. All I spit is Leviticus, but I'm not an apostle. My nuts hang low, long and they colossal. Black trader black, she messiah to the misfits. Run circles, run these rappers to my shit splits. You a little late to the party, baby, I been lit. If you ain't on the friend list, you better mind your business. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop, ain't no time for pit stops.
Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop, cause my style.
And here they come. Bubba Ray and Devon are ready for a fight.
That's just what they'll get from Afonseca. And then some.
The following contest is a tag team tables match. And a combined weight of 603 pounds. Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
It takes a strong brotherly bond to agree to go into battle against the Wild Samoans, but that's exactly what Bubba Ray and Devon have.
I have a strong feeling this match isn't going to be for the faint of heart.
Well, look, the Dudley Boys may not be all there in the head, but they're easily the most highly decorated tag team in pro wrestling history. They've beaten the best, they've beaten the toughest, and they're ready to come in and beat the wildest tonight.
Both the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are coming into this tables match with something to prove. Who's the best tag team of all time? Who's the more cohesive, brotherly unit?
Who's more savage? Who's more extreme? Gentlemen, we are moments away from finding out the answers to these questions once and for all.
Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
Welcome, my Captain Lou Albano, and a combined weight of 645 pounds. Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
This tables match might be a dream match for many, but for both the Wild Samoans and the Dudley Boys, this is about to be one team's greatest nightmare.
Alpha and Sika clearly not looking to back down here.
The Dudleys can certainly handle their own, but they've never faced anyone or anything like the Wild Samoans.
Those mean looks on both Alpha and Sika's faces, I'll tell you, they're out for blood. And the Dudleys are about to walk right into the Lion's Den.
Here's the battle, and it's the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, taking on Devon and Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage.
Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one will get extremely physical.
Alpha gets intercepted.
A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans. Like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it would take for the Dudley Boys to have control of them.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer, a truck. They're not human, Byron.
You can knock them down, but they'll keep coming back.
That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animalistic behavior. And Devon didn't find a counter for that.
Sika making an example of his opponent.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say it too loud, sexy like it caught.
Buster!
And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the team TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables and it means lots of it.
Yeah, if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans to a table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further.
Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with.
Maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a little less wild, Cole. They still need to brutalize their opponents because that's what's going on.
And the Dudley Boys remain the kings of the tables match.
Here are your winners, Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
And the Dudley Boys' tables match supremacy lives on. What a match.
Here's the match. It's the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, taking on Devon and Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
Two sets of brothers, two...
Two-on-two tables match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley Boys, taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can push your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again.
I second that, but the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense. Alpha and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common to most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train. It's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of a hat.
Now, these are obviously two juggernaut tag teams clashing, but this is also a match that clearly favors one team over the other. Be honest, Corey, do you think the Wild Samoans really have a chance in this one?
This is the Dudley's wheelhouse, Cole. No team knows more about excelling in a tables match than D-Bar and Double Ray. The Wild Samoans have a lot of unrivaled aggression working in their favor, but ultimately, they're up against the Masters.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animalistic behavior. Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo, and we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground-and-pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sika headbutt.
Taking this thing out on the floor now. Devon's toughness being called into question by that offense.
Alpha showing an aggression that won't sorry. He averts the offense. What a spectacular misfire.
And that is why we say, don't try this at home, viewers, because of terrible miscalculations like that.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Oh, stop right to the hand. And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the T. TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender on the top. You gotta be kidding me!
That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time.
Agonizing. Got them off their feet here.
Powerbomb! Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority. Oh, a headbutt right to the shoulder.
That's using your noggin.
Bubba making it loud and clear for his opponent tonight.
Looks like he's coming back in.
Bam!
And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are really aware of what the table before. Honestly, they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting the bell to eventually win. Just doing anything they can to chip away.
Sweeper hold cinched in.
He got in there. Good save. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time. Oh, God, what a shot to the face.
Up top, into the Samoa drop. Incredible.
The Wild Samoa just completely wrecking the Dudley Boys in there.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
Things are at ringside now.
Here it is.
Locked in the accolade.
He's struggling against this submission hold.
A tap out.
Slides out the back door. He is free.
Sliding back into the ring.
And he is directed into the corner.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
I still can't get over the look I always see on the Wild Samoans. It's like they have a one-track mind towards savage brutality.
They for sure answer yes to every question that makes up a scary tag team. Yes, they're rough. Yes, they're tough. Yes, they will maim. Yes, they will hurt. And yes, they will not stop.
Agonizing.
That was the Dudley Boys showing the Wild Samoans what tag team wrestling is all about.
Gets dumped by the suplex.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
And here comes our old faithful, the Steelers in hand.
The turn up the dial. Had to match Alpha and Sika's level of aggression. Bubba Ray and Ayga know they have to be extreme as they can be.
Yeah, but what the Dudleys call extreme, the Wild Samoans just call regular old Tuesday. Alpha and Sika are just a different breed of wrestling.
Look, I don't care who you are. You could be King Kong or a kaiju. It's going to be Kurt. And Alpha and
Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Here are your winners, Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
And it's the Wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end. Here comes the A-Champ.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT North American Championship. Accompanied by Trick Williams, he is the NXT North American Champion,
Mello and Trick looking so pleased with themselves after attacking Wesley.
NXT 2.0 celebrating its first anniversary, all thanks to amazing talent like this man.
Hayes has a look right now. He probably thinks he's getting the night off and another day on his North American title reign.
Well, after what Mello and Trick just did to Wesley, who's going to have the guts to step up and take Lee's place?
What? This place is shaking!
We never thought we'd see Sikoa again.
His opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa!
And Solo is dressed to fight, too. I really didn't think we'd see him again.
We saw him at Clash at the Castle 10 days ago where he cost Drew McIntyre the WWE Universal Championship.
Well, as far as I'm personally concerned, Sikoa isn't welcome around here. Mello needs the night off.
Well, Mello talks about wearing the biggest crown in the WWE, but it's Sikoa who sits at the biggest table in WWE.
Well, he wasn't exactly invited to sit at this table now, was he?
We said to expect the unexpected. Is this title match gonna happen?
As we say in WWE, expect the unexpected. We expected Wesley to be Carmelo Hayes' opponent here, but instead, we have the surprise return of Solo Sikoa, as he's claimed his title opportunity.
Solo Sikoa, fresh off joining the Bloodline, is here. He has answered the call, and we indeed have an NXT North American title defense tonight for NXT 2.0's one-year celebration.
Did you see Mello's reaction when Sikoa's music hit? Hayes looked like he saw a ghost.
Solo's been saying he got next for the North American Championship, but that was a long time ago. Mello thought Sikoa was in his rearview mirror.
These two men took part in a triple threat for the North American title back at Spring Break 5 months ago. But they essentially canceled each other out that night, and neither man left with the title. Tonight, we're going to see who the better man is, and it will be the one who leaves.
And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes with a kick right to the midsection. Mello taking it to Sikoa here.
The power of Solo just a little too much for the A-Champ in this instance.
What a chop.
Trademark viciousness. Lack of mercy. That's what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Into the corner. Big splash by Sikoa. Melo in trouble. Sikoa. Trick Williams making sure Melo got out of harm's way. Well, at least momentarily.
Yeah, momentarily is right. Sikoa continuing to inflict punishment on the champ.
And Hayes takes out Williams on the outside. Solo standing strong.
Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
Solo has the mindset to destroy anyone in the way of him in the NXT North American Championship.
Caught with a lariat.
Trick Williams cheering on Carmelo Hayes. You cannot deny the impact Trick has had since he joined his childhood friend's side.
Yeah, that decision to bring Trick Williams into NXT 2.0 changed the trajectory of Carmelo Hayes' career. Trick told Melo 12 months ago, forget about pandering to the NXT universe, just focus on yourself. And that was the day that Melo truly became the eighth.
Pin attempt by the champion. Wasting no time getting his shoulder up.
This isn't even close to over. It's out of dodge.
Stiff headbutt.
Oh, he got him. Is he going to lock this in?
Carmelo, and he very quickly counters.
Snapmare.
Big boot.
Let me point out that this is brutally.
We're going to end this. The schoolboy has the champion. Is this it?
Hold on. He stops the count.
Oh my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
Super kick.
Sikoa just absolutely laid waste to Melo. Can Solo win the title? From the top.
Diving headbutt.
Ooh, he fends that off. You gotta be impressed by both Solo Sikoa and Carmelo Hayes. They've taken NXT 2.0 by storm over the last year.
Yeah, since the shift to NXT 2.0, Melo has spent over 9 months as NXT North American Champion over 2 very long reigns.
And don't forget Solo over the last year. Winding up. There's a Samoan spike.
He's going for
The mark of a champion. Knowing when to use the challenger's playbook.
Might have been a foolish move on behalf of the challenger, almost taunting the champ with that move.
throwing everything in the kitchen sink in there, but to no avail. Clothesline! Ooh! What a main event this has been for the one-year anniversary of NXT 2.0.
And without this rebranding, Solo Sikoa may have never had the opportunity to show the world what he can do.
And if Solo didn't have this breakout year, maybe his cousin Roman Reigns wouldn't have trusted him enough to be part of the bloodline.
Hayes on the wrong side of that exchange, and now heading back inside the ring. First 48 by Carmelo.
Melo didn't miss there. Can he retain?
2.
And the A-Champ stays the A-Champ.
Here is your winner.
As we say in WWE, we expect the unexpected. We expected Wesley to be Carmelo Hayes' opponent here, but instead, we have the surprise return of Solo Sikoa, as he's claimed his title opportunity.
Solo Sikoa, fresh off joining the bloodline, is here. He has answered the call, and we indeed have an NXT North American title defense tonight for NXT 2.0's one-year celebration.
You got to imagine that Roman Reigns, the Usos, even Paul Heyman are watching this match closely right now.
Oh, absolutely, Cole. We're talking about the man who has held the WWE Undisputed Universal Champion.
And Sikoa said, Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
Solo has the mindset to destroy anyone in the way of him in the NXT North American Championship.
Wow.
Taken down instantly.
Got to be a tough situation for Carmelo Hayes here. He's up against an opponent he could never...
And look at this now, yes, applying the submission hold.
Right now he's looking for any way to break out of this, and he does. get back in the ring.
No one wants a count out here. Trick Williams cheering on Carmelo Hayes. You cannot deny the impact Trick has had since he joined his childhood friend's side.
Yeah, that decision to bring Trick Williams into NXT 2.0 changed the trajectory of Carmelo Hayes' career. Trick told Melo 12 months ago, forget about pandering to the NXT universe, just focus on yourself. And that was the day that Melo truly became the A-champ.
We saw Solo Sikoa join the bloodline just 10 days ago. But this bond between Melo and Trick might be even thicker than blood. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
He quickly slides into the ring.
From behind, back suplex.
Trick Williams has been quite the difference maker for Carmelo Hayes over the last year. How many times has Williams helped Hayes and saved that North American title?
Yeah, but 10 days ago, Solo Sikoa did the same thing for Roman Reigns when he attacked Drew McIntyre at Clash at the Castle. Sikoa has blood on his hands, too.
And he avoids what was coming. Ooh, clothesline delivered.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force. That didn't go as Solo pictured.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
You gotta be impressed by both Solo Sikoa and Carmelo Hayes. They've taken NXT 2.0 by storm over the last year.
Yeah, since the shift to NXT 2.0, Melo has spent over 9 months as NXT North American Champion over 2 very long reigns.
And don't forget Solo. Over the last year, he's defeated top NXT names like Santos Escobar, Grayson Waller, and LA Knight.
Yeah, he beat Knight so bad we haven't seen him in months.
And he's on the top.
Crashing to the floor.
Did you see that? Risking it all and taking an awful fall.
He gets into the ring.
Up and down, what a gourd buster.
What a main event this has been for the 1-year anniversary of NXT 2.0.
And without this rebranding, Solo Sikoa may have never had the opportunity to show the world what he can do.
And if Solo didn't have this breakout year, maybe his cousin Roman Reigns wouldn't have trusted him enough to be part of the bloodline.
Placed him in the corner here.
Big uppercut rocks the jaw of Carmelo Hayes, ripped out of the corner.
Looking to put him away, and now
What?
Trick Williams up on the apron, causing a distraction.
Trick paying dividends.
Ooh.
First 48.
And that could be the turning point for the North American champion.
Oh, Samoa drop by Sikoa, cover now for the win. Hayes kicks it too.
And Williams once again on the apron.
You can see how concerned Trick Williams is that Carmelo Hayes' championship hopes, might be fading away.
Super kick drops Williams. Hayes picked out of the sky.
Spinning Solo.
Is that it for Carmelo Hayes? Trick is out. Carmelo is dazed. Here's your chance, Solo. The title could be yours.
Rearing way back.
Boom! Samoan Spike.
This is about as bad as it could for the champ.
What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and new NXT North American Champion, Solo Sikoa!
Solo is your new champion. It is the North American title now going to SmackDown? The big question as we kick off Royal Rumble, will Roman survive tonight?
Well, the man who's walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000 plus is the greatest champion of all time, transcending the business. And tonight, it's personal.
Look at this. Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield, you can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody down.
Until that man right there, Seth freaking Rollins, decided to tear it apart.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Universal Championship. Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins. And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
It's been interesting watching Reigns throughout these introductions, muttering to himself at times. Honestly, Rollins seems to be in Roman's head. The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins donning the old gear that they used to wear in the Shield.
Rollins looks very comfortable and tactical best yet again.
But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the tribal chief. We haven't seen Roman with this type of look, this type of confusion in 500 plus days.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns. It's cinched in. This could be over.
Michael,
Free the arm and does just that. Laying on the turnbuckle here. Clothesline in the corner.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on. You want to wear your Shield gear? You want to play mind games with the head of the table, Seth? This is what you get. Be the Tribal Chief.
Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this. Powerbomb. Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control to keep his cool, to constantly handle the business at hand. Now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Reigns establishing the upper hand.
The power and rage of the Tribal Chief is just overwhelming Rollins here.
Ouch.
Oh, man.
For Reigns. Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. He says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew, look out! A diving hammer strike.
Has him up for the power slam.
Inverted DDT. Oh, kick right in the back.
We could be seeing a submission here.
Just within reach of the ropes and forcing the submission to end.
Looks to climb the top rope.
If this lands, it's over.
And does not get it.
Getting raided with a succession of strikes. I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuclear.
Rollins pulling out all the stops early. Roman Reigns needs to kick into higher gear to catch back up.
Oh, there it is. Ripcord knee.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Some mental chess here from Rollins.
The stop has been so effective for Rollins.
From the top. Whoa, what a landing.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
The barricade. Reigns gets out of harm's way.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Holy, meet the barricade.
He's quick to get out of the way there.
Don't know if the ref is loud enough, but this is getting close.
I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. And Reigns retains the title.
The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins donned in the old gear that they used to wear in the Shields.
Rollins looks very comfortable in that tactical vest yet again.
But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the Tribal Chief. We haven't seen Roman with this type of look, this type of confusion in 500 plus days.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
That's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's his actions affect him.
He's looking to take things to the outside now.
Just cranking the head. That's how you wear down your opponent.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle a Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Seth is being overwhelmed.
The power and rage of the Tribal Chief is just overwhelming Rollins here.
And that's savage.
Even before Seth put his gear out, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
Seth freaking Rollins has made it extremely personal with Roman. Maybe time to start burning it down. Rollins is starting to roll.
Also roll. Clean knee to the face.
Not looking good. In this position.
The stop has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Indeed, the pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of the story since the beginning. Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield, became something of a father figure for Rollins.
And judging by the cerebral approach Rollins has taken tonight, he indeed knows how to play the game.
Rolling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch.
One step ahead there.
That's him in the corner, thinking of the next move. Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well, says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over, that it was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Who would have thought that moment would still loom so large and be the biggest key to victory for Seth freaking Rollins? Golly, driven directly into the steel stairs. From the top. All the way down to the floor. A terribly risky move, and it did not pay off.
Icarus could have done it better.
Sent out of the ring the hard way. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
Oh, man, right into the steel steps.
Tearing up the announce table. This can't be good.
Nothing but bad intentions in mind, I'm sure.
Setting up for something here.
The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half. But Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium linear match in his career. Never successfully defended a title against Rollins.
Indeed, two of the biggest PLE losses of Roman Reigns' career have been at the hands of Seth freaking Rollins. At Money in the Bank in 2016, Rollins defeated Reigns for the WWE title. And a year prior to that, Rollins committed the heist of the century and used the Money in the Bank to steal Roman's WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania.
I have to admit, it's a pretty cold... Oh, watch Rollins!
Misses big time.
Gets left into position. Caught in a bad spot.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. These are big power moves becoming more devastating with every attempt.
And now placed in the corner.
Boom! Step ahead there.
I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely fragile without the benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Every little move wrong.
Look out!
We might be moments away from crowning a new champ.
Cover. Somehow breaks the count immediately.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match.
And Rollins not handling this well. That was it, for all he knew, but it wasn't. Falcon arrow.
Superman punch! Absolutely laid Rollins out. And now Reigns can finally overcome his former Shield brother.
Rollins sent ringside. And he's going to the outside, which will start a countout.
That's it, the title's going nowhere. I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have...
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with a clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
There's
move
your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap here? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is. to winning this match. Rollins just motionless. Now, Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but
That is how a true champion defends their title. Reigns, Rollins, both men are waging an epic battle.
for years, these Shield brothers would go town to town and beat the competition to a pulp. Tonight, they're doing it to each other.
We all know what he's thinking here.
Rollins lining up. Oh, knees!
Did you hear that?
Technique reversing Rollins. Sick through fly out. A precision shot, and now Rollins is bleeding.
And there's another focused attack to his head.
Repositioning their opponent. Looks like a neck breaker.
Bang! Rollins just oozing confidence out of his pores. He's got the champ on the ropes right now. He's placed into a precarious position.
Reigns turns that around. Boom, what a punch! And the table. And Seth freaking Rollins are at war right now. Oh, Superman punch!
Reigns not done yet. That is a spear.
Perfect execution by the champion. And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion,
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exercised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted from the shoulders of the tribal chief. Roman may never forgive Rollins, but now he can forget him.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the war begin!
And gentlemen, it is Usos and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs, propped up in the corner.
This superstar promised a win at any cost. We're seeing just how far they're willing to go. Drop! That move on its own will knock the wind out of you, but from that height, it'll knock the earth and fire out of you too.
Countdown underway to the ultimate to no longer be even. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage.
On the top! Piercing elbow.
He's starting to feel the results of this pounding.
Attacks like that one will continue to get Jay his respect.
Before the games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE can handle the new bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Usi, and work as a real team. Just one last time.
Look at the amount of members on each team now.
This truly has the potential to become one-sided. And this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in.
Boom, right across the small of the back.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo Squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
Dueling reversals.
Ayga Fatu's able to dodge that. Oh, the drop! Incredible! Looks like he knew what was coming up.
OG bloodline leader Roman Reigns is so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight. Oh, clothesline! Oh, God!
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in war games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than war games. Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new bloodline in war games. Come on now. Is it not enough that they're already coming in with an advantage here? Is this really necessary?
Oh, bloodline.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up. But once
counter, leaving his competitors at a statement.
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits zero. Belly to back suplex into the neck breaker.
And the Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline. War Games.
Looks like they'll bring additional people. I know we have Sami Zayn.
Is Zayn closing this out?
Yeah, man, he's looking for an ace up his sleeve now. Punch right in the head. This is getting into dangerous waters here. Yeah, this is trouble.
Can only hold on for so long now.
Under the apron now, looking to step down. He's even higher than the King's member here.
Just looks like it busted open.
No. Driving down with the sledgehammer and entering into an absolute war zone, giving the troops the boost they need.
Jeez, and Jay was open up there.
Oh, a Samoan drop. Sami Zayn with a big boot.
And that can vanquish Tom.
Drop suplex. You see that this match is becoming something of an awkward battleground.
And into the turnbuckle he goes. Super kick, a double super kick.
New entrant about to come in and not a moment too soon. I can't begin to imagine who's going to play you guys
Unbelievable. Rollins' original Bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And this is the one.
I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow, I looked around. Break my bones, I will scream even louder, 'cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend.